good morning, English 1 students. So today we're going to talk about nonfiction text features again. So we're going to just review that content before we move on. So let's take a look at our instructions for today. If you're not already doing so, make sure that you're reading the instructions every day before you begin an assignment, and that will save you tons of confusion. And usually linked in with that, the instructions are the videos that help you understand what the process is. So if you are confused by an assignment, ask yourself, did I miss a day? Did I go out of order? Because every day builds upon the next, and I want to make sure that you understand what's happening. Okay, so we're going to look at today, and then I'm going to show you the overview for the rest of the week and the overview for the rest of the 6 weeks, so you'll understand where we've been and where we're going. So right now we're in Unit 3, Informational Text. I need to change that because we are not doing data retrieval unless there are those of you who are still finishing the benchmark, and that is very important, and I appreciate you taking care of that and for forgiving me for causing some confusion with that. All right, so we are looking at nonfiction text features. Yesterday you watched an Edpuzzle video, so I encourage you, if you have not watched that Edpuzzle video and answered the questions, that you would do that first so that today's assignment would be easier. If you just pick and choose what days you are going to work on, then you will probably not be satisfied with your grade, and you will probably not have a complete understanding of any of the assignments. So I would make a vow if I were you. From this point on, I'm going to log in every day and I'm going to do the assignments in order so that I can get a good education. All right, so right now you're viewing the Learn It lesson overview video, and we're going to talk about the lesson plan and nonfiction text features. Today we have office hours at 12:30 p.m. There are many of you who need to check in with me to ask me questions. You're confused and you're perpetually confused. So please check in. Let's talk in person. It is a much better way to communicate than this one-way system, because I can't receive your feedback. I can't tell if you're confused. I need you to check in with me, please. Here is the link and the meeting code if you need it, and the passcode is Megastron, as always. For practice it today, you're going to use the Upfront magazine that's uploaded here to use for this Schoology quiz Practice It nonfiction text features. And again, when you're doing this assignment, I am assuming that you have already done Tuesday's assignment, which is the Edpuzzle video, which actually reviews all the nonfiction text features. Otherwise, you might be confused. So as we read informational text, it's important to know about nonfiction text features. So we're going to do some practice before we get into actual text structures. So after you have completed the Schoology quiz using the Upfront magazine, this one right here, when you open it up, you have to open up the magazine, and you have it's a brief student magazine, but you have the entire magazine uploaded, and yay, look, it's all right side up, and you can see the page numbers are here on the bottom, and it is in the right order this time. Hey, look, you even get a picture of my hand and some of that. Okay, so that you'll use that to help you answer Schoology quiz questions about nonfiction text features. Remember, nonfiction text features include maps, graphs, charts, photos with captions, any like call-out boxes or illustrations, anything that's added other than the text itself to help you understand the text better. Okay, glossaries, tables of contents, those also help us know that that is a nonfiction text when we find those text features like that we don't find in fiction text. Then I would like to hear from you on the discussion board. Share it, current issues and events. And I'm going to ask you a question about current issues and events I'd like for you to respond to, and that'll be part of your daily check-in today too. For the Prove It, I just want to make sure that you have finished all parts of the October benchmark by Friday, and that's primarily, if you're hearing this, these are for people who were completing the benchmark not via StudySync. They were using the actual benchmark exam that was uploaded as a PDF, and you're going to answer the multiple choice writing. Hopefully you've already done that yesterday. Today, try to work on the reading multiple choice. And the expository essay was due on Monday. I would like for you to have all 3 of those items done by Friday so that we can get results back, okay? And the submitting the daily attendance check. All right, so that's the overview. If you know what you're doing, yeah, you could go out, and leave this conversation. But I would like to show you, here's the plan. Okay, let's find where we are. This is week number 10. Okay, we are on Wednesday. Now, we introduced the nonfiction text features here on Tuesday, and we're really supposed to be talking about text structures, but I'm going to start text structures on Thursday here. So we're going to look first at the way nonfiction text or informational text is structured. We're going to look at the terms audience, purpose, and main idea, because as you notice on the benchmark, there were quite a few pieces that were informational text that require you to look at the organization. We're going to practice with some different text structures next week. And then look, we're going to learn about reliable sources. And when you have performance task 1, that's a major grade that's coming up in week 12. Okay, that's another major grade. What major grades do we already have for this 6 weeks? We have the literary analysis summatives that we did in week 8, and then we have the one-pager. Okay, the one-pager was due last week. All right, so those are 2 major grades, and so you already have submitted those. So those who did not do well, I will be allowing you to make corrections to show me that you can improve it. All right, I'm going to let, if you can keep working on it till it can get better and better. I want you to learn, and you need to know about that so that you can move forward. But we're working all this in yellow here. You see this yellow. These yellow boxes are all dealing with informational text, which is Unit 3. How to read it, how to write it, how to understand it, how to analyze it. That is what we're working on. You can see that we're going to be working on a magazine project, a mini magazine project that you are going to get to construct. And we're going to be working on an expository essay, but I'll actually be teaching you the components of that. So we'll look back at the one that you wrote on Monday to give us some advice on how to go forward. Okay, so this is the plan. We're working on informational text. Don't miss days in between, or you're going to miss a chunk of information that you need to take to the next day. Okay, I'm advising you, if you are not able to log in, you need to contact the help desk. You need to do whatever you can. Get back on campus if this is not working out for you. But now you can't play around anymore, freshmen, with your grades. Okay? You're not going to be able to phone it in. You're not going to be able to just sit there and twiddle your thumbs. At this point, okay, turn this off. If you have an A or a B or higher, you can turn this off and move on with your day. If not, keep listening. You can't phone this in. You have to start working on your assignments. I cannot come to your house and get you up in the morning. You're going to have to get up and you're going to have to get your assignments done. You need to come to office hours. You need to talk to the teachers. And you need to look at what the assignments are every day. So just a reminder, here's how it is every week. You come to your courses in Schoology, you get a weekly overview. So, hey, here's what the plan is for the week. So I find that in my materials section. And then a daily overview, and I open up every folder to see what the plan is. It's the same every week. Okay, so wake up, get going. You can do this. If you cannot do this at home, then be as safe as you can and come back to school so that you can get your credits and you can graduate. All right? I wish you the best. Hope to see you at office hours today at 12:30. Have a blessed day.